Today on Ridge Room, our first look at the all-new 2024 Triumph Rocket 3 GT Storm Edition. The Storm takes their 2500cc that they've been using in the Rocket 3R and GT for the last few years and tunes it up to 180 horsepower, which is made at 7,000 RPM, and 166 pound-foot of torque made at 4,000 RPM. This bike is a 6-speed transmission mated to a shaft drive. Single-sided swing arm. And on the back, they have this massive 16 by 7.5 wheel with a 240 rear tire. The front is a 17-inch with a 150 tire. Now, these wide tires take a little bit of getting used to, but once you get a feel for them, what it takes in the corners, this is actually a very agile bike, very well performing through the curves. Also up front, you can see the Showa 47mm front fork. It is an inverted front fork. And they've got the dual Brembo 4-piston monoblock brakes up front with a single Brembo in the rear. 4.8 gallon fuel tank. And this enormous beast weighs in just under 700 pounds wet. Maintenance is pretty easy. Service intervals are just, they're right at 10,000 miles, or every year they recommend. This bike is a keyless ignition bike. So they just give you a key fob. Bike powers up, nice digital display. Everything is controlled through the 5-way button here on the left. The GT comes standard with the heated grips. It's got cruise control, ride modes. GT also, different from the R, has the fly screen up front, a little better passenger accommodations in the rear, and the forward control pegs. A lot of good information in the display. Full gas gauge, your tach, everything you'd expect. Everything pretty standard for Triumph. You got your ride modes here: road, sport, rider, selectable, rain, and back to road. Put a DIN style 12-volt plug right up front. So if you want to power any GPS or cell phone on handlebar mount, it's easily accessible. Beautiful Monza style gas cap up front with a locking cap underneath. The passenger accommodations are kind of unique. They do have this little bit of a height adjustment on the rear backrest, and then your passenger pegs actually fold away. So when you're not using them, they're hidden, and when you do need them, easy to get to. The ignition switch on the side here is essentially an emergency battery disconnect, so you don't need to use that at any point under day-to-day use. All LED lights, beautiful tail light, massive presence from the rear. Exhaust from this big 3-cylinder is a 3 into 1 into 3. 2 go out on the right-hand side, and there's 1 down here on the left. So I'll go ahead and set the phone down for a second, get it fired up. sounds like a very large motorcycle, which it is. Dual LED headlights up front. Appreciate you joining me. Hopefully gives you a little bit of information, basic overview on this awesome new offering from Triumph. Beautiful paint job. This matte black over matte dark blue. And even more power for already extremely fast Rocket 3. Hope you all have a great day. Ride safe.